Wow.
No, I'm joking.
Let me just ask you.
Here we go, AutomotiveAdBuilder.com. We're in the Nissan Leaf, the 2012 fully electric vehicle. What kind of charges are we getting on this vehicle?
On average, it's a 100-mile range, and we've been seeing that after it's been charged overnight on the 220 that we have here, we turn it on, and sometimes we have about 120 miles available to us, and that's the range.
But why so low? I'm surprised. I heard that these were actually getting 200.
The Nissan Leaf?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go read back up on that. But
I don't know. I thought I heard it on an automotive program, and the reason being is because, you know, the EV1 actually only got 100 miles, but by the time they basically crushed it, they said that they had the capability to do 200, and that's what, 15 years ago. So I'm surprised that it's only still 100. You know what I mean?
Well, the range of our Leaf is anywhere between the mid 60s, and they've gone as high as 134, and that comes from Nissan. So that is what the Nissan people have said when they were doing the testing in Hawaii, using a lot of the regenerative braking and stuff, that they had gotten up to close to 140. Now, to be able to maintain a great balance between, you know, giving you a good price for what you get, not having to charge you an arm and a leg, because yes, you know, you can get a Tesla Roadster for
100,000, right?
$250,000, but the range is 250 miles. For that price, you could get 5 Leafs, and now you have 500-mile range.
But what if you what if you have the air conditioning on? Does that affect the battery?
Yep. The all of the accessories are run off of the lights, the radio, the navigation system are run off of the 12-volt battery. But the air conditioning and the heat does draw from the main battery of the vehicle, so it does compromise the range of the vehicle in reality. And I could show you the difference right now, but it's not a true experience of how it's going to affect your range, due to the fact that this vehicle kind of keeps track of how you drive.
Oh, okay. So it learns, right?
My name is Caroline, and so the way I drive, the way it thinks that I drive, because of the way that we've been driving down here, which is, you know, accelerating on the straightaways to show people the kind of power that it has, braking, driving slowly, fast, you know, it's so not real world, and it probably thinks that I'm the worst driver ever. So when we turn on the AC now, after 8 days or 10 days of doing this ride along, the power cuts down dramatically. However, when we first started and we would turn it on, it showed a decrease in, you know, maybe by 10, 15, 20 miles at most when it was fully charged. Now here you see it's 49, but if I turn it on, it's dropping it down to 22. Oh
wait, so you have what is that, 240 volt and 120 volt? What is that there?
There are 3 charging levels for the Nissan Leaf, and I believe for most electric cars. The level 1 and level 2 plug into the same port, and I can actually pull you around the one that's plugged in now, so you can actually see what it looks like when you pull into a 220, for example, and what our port looks like. And if you wanted to,
now you can have those
at your house.
Yes. So your options are, on a 110, it's a trickle charge. That's a level 1. That's going to take you up to 20 hours to fully charge your battery, assuming that you've basically pushed it into your driveway, because that's a depleted battery. And keep in mind, because people sometimes are shocked at, wow, it takes so long, but this is a 600-pound lithium-ion battery.
Wow.
And it's 110. It's the trickle charge. So off of a 220, which is this that we have here, it's overnight. It's up to 7 hours. So basically, the idea behind the Leaf that people were trying to get the word across is that, yes, it's an electric car. The range might seem limited to you, but it's built for the average driver, and the average driver is a commuter, and the average commuter doesn't even drive more than 50 to 70 miles completely in a day. And I've been telling people that, you know, they have a hard time thinking that that's enough for them. They think, I need more, because we spend so much time in our car, in traffic, or just putzing around town, but you're not actually driving distances. I mean, unless you are one of those people who are driving distances. Generally, we don't. And so that range is more than enough. And if you are a driver that, I've spoken to very many people who, you know, may be retired or just commute to school or something, and they're not braking 20, 25 miles a day.
It's true.
That 110 trickle charge, they can charge overnight. That's just going to be fine for them. Exactly. The 220, again, from 0 to full is going to take up to 7 hours. So again, assuming that you're an average commuter, that'll be the time that you're sleeping at home.
And are they planning on constructing gas stations that'll have these electric chargers anywhere that you know of?
Yeah, I don't know about here in New York due to the restrictions of space. I mean, because in a gas station, you know, this is a very compressed sort of city. Everything's, you know, stuffed into like the small area that Manhattan is, for example. So a gas station is fine because cars are in and then they're out, you know, within a few minutes. And unless they're charging stations that are equipped with the 440 DC quick charge, which by the way is a level 3 and gets you 80% battery capacity in up to 30 minutes. So
wow, that's real good.
And again, from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes. So if you are popping across town and you realize, you know, like right now, we've got 49 miles, and even though we can make it home and stuff, let's just say there's a charging station that you know has the 440 DC quick charge. I'm gonna probably want to top it off to 80% because first of all, why not?
Sure. Right.
And yeah, just to make sure that what if I get home and I'm like, oh, I want to run out.
Go back out and do something.
Exactly. You can do that. And the Nissan Leaf comes fully equipped with almost everything. The voice-activated navigation system comes standard, and the cool thing about
just
it...
ask you, do you need navigation to get back to where we came into the car?
I have said it. I said it as my favorites because, you know, I get confused, turned around.
I'm horrible, guy.
Hey, it has Bluetooth too. Yeah, look at that Bluetooth.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, so starting from left to right, you know, we've got power locks, power windows, power mirrors. There's buttons on the left here that then navigate through the trip computer, and just like a regular car, basically.
It's funny because it actually has a gas pump over there, and yeah, with the little. Did you see that? Yeah.
It's like a little plug.
Yeah.
Icon.
Yes.
It's funny.
It has vehicle dynamic control. Pretty much every safety feature that all of our Nissans have. This is a front-wheel drive vehicle. You can also the pedestrian sound that it makes. You could shut it off.
Oh.
If you wanted to do that.
Wait a minute. So what does it sound like though?
It's a whirring sound. It's like a whir.
So that people know that.
Right, because they said the Prius was killing people over there. We don't like the Prius, yeah.
Listen, Priuses don't kill people. People who drive Priuses kill people.
It's Toyota drivers. There you go. They're terrible drivers. Now, what about here though? What's in the middle? What is this nice little? Yeah, what is this?
This is no, I don't remember the technical term, but it's the non-shifting shifter. So
it's a CVT trans, right?
No, actually, electric cars don't even have a transmission. So basically, when you put it into drive,
joystick.
Yep.
Wow.
You put it into drive, which I didn't
your
put my
foot
foot
is not on the brake.
Well, we're not in drive. Yeah, I just was demonstrating it.
Okay.
So, if you were to, with my foot on the brake, if you put it into drive, and here it shows D up here and then D here, so it's sort of like you know what mode you're in.
Gotcha.
The motor spins the wheels forward. When you press this button, you're parked, and then like that, you're in reverse. And you can see here it has a very nice backup camera.
Can you get that?
Yeah, no, it's crystal clear.
It's a wide
gorgeous.
angle, and also it has.
It shows you how to park. Look at that. Yeah, all in a Nissan.
It won't do it
Leaf.
for you because, you know, I think
My
Nissan
Versa
believes
does
that
not
it's.
do all of this stuff.
I think that we believe that our drivers are
Capable.
fully equipped to
Do it themselves, unlike the Prius, right?
Exactly. Anyways,
This is wonderful.
so here you've got cruise control functions on the steering wheel, your Bluetooth, your audio functions, just like again like a regular car. Maybe your Versa has this, maybe it
I
doesn't.
think it does.
The navigation system is cool because when all I did was hit menu. If you go here to info, it'll tell you where charging stations are near you.
Oh wow.
And this is active because I've actually updated this since we've been driving around. So if this were your car, and you say, okay, I always pick this one because it has more information than the other ones. But so now Edison Park Fest here, this lot number 250 has one standard spot, and by standard I am assuming that it means that it's a 220. I don't want to assume, but that's the only thing I have left because I'm driving it down here.
You don't know.
When you hit details, here's the actual address. There's a phone number. It's available. What I think that this means that it's not being used currently because the navigation system, like this system, does tell you if one is in use, which obviously saves you time and the mileage. So that
wait. It knows if it's being charged? You mean if a car's there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, in other words, these docking stations are actually sending signals up to the satellite and back down to the car. in theory.
They're saying
I
that the
say
car
yes
is
with almost 100%
Yeah.
certainty. So,
That's amazing.
yep, and here you can see that it's free.
Cost
because-
standard charge free? Why?
Yeah, because it's, from what I've been gathering and the information that I've found out and speaking to the gentleman from Con Edison, it's illegal to resell electricity. So if you set up a charging station and you're able to get the tax credit of up to, like, I think it's $30,000 by the federal government to install one of these charging stations, you are paying the bill, and I guess the way it works is that they can't charge you for something that they're
Because
already
the government
paying.
has installed it, maybe.
It's sort of like one of those things where you're not the provider of electricity. So if they pay you for the electricity, you're not providing electricity. You're just providing a method to use. I don't know
Got
if
it.
there's going to be like a nominal fee, like per charge. It's $1.
Why would I ever charge it at home? I'll charge it at the station.
Right?
Kidding me? This is looking better and better, Peter.
You could just live in your
I mean,
car.
I live in it all the time.
And you know,
Sheets go back.
Oh, this is very nice.
No,
It
this
really
real
is.
nice.
This is a nice car.
Really, really
and
nice
you know,
car.
again.
Oh, look at that.
basically
DVDs under there?
No, it's a
Oh.
CD player, and then down here you've got a flash
Oh,
drive
the cards?
for
Wow,
SD.
just like the Audi. Cool. SDs,
Oh,
sure.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Got it. Yep.
And then
Wow.
Now, what do you hold on there? The music?
You can put your music on that.
yeah,
Can you do photos too?
Yeah, you could probably watch photos. Why not?
Who knows? Watch a movie? Be like
So
everybody
I have a
else.
Direct, what do they call that?
iPod thing?
For my iPod little thing that you can.
Yeah, a USB port. It
USB
does.
port.
Right down here.
Look at
I
that.
used it this morning.
It actually works.
It actually works. And it's very, very, yeah, it's not just,
Cool.
game. It's very cool because it shows your whole like iPod menu right up on the screen. You can, just like your iPod says, genres and artists and songs, and you can scroll through those. It shows it all here.
Wow.
You have AM, FM, XM if
But
you
how would
subscribe
you
to
say it compares in driving to a regular car? Would you?
Is
I
it
mean,
quick?
You've been driving this quite a bit.
Yeah, they are quick,
I'll
right?
show
It's
you.
quick.
Yeah, no, I heard these things. I saw the EV1 was just they could
I
haul.
mean,
If
it
you
really,
wanna-
you
if
can
you
feel
wanna-
the power. It's not that, yeah.
It's just instant.
207 pound-feet of torque, which are available instantly for
Right.
years, and you can like manipulate the mileage and
Okay.
you can pretty much like, get going.
Yeah.
And if you want to that car to pass people on the highway, you can do that. It's not a problem.
And it doesn't consume any more or less when you're giving it that extra.
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It does. This is, again, meant to be a commuter vehicle, and unlike normal vehicles where highway driving, because you're on a mostly, coasting kind of mode, you get better efficiency. This does get better efficiency in the city because of the use of regenerative braking.
Yes.
And this actually, the readout here, I can show you this readout here. If you can see where these circles are. When the circles start filling up the dots to the right, this is how much power you're drawing from the battery.
Mm.
And then when you brake, this little symbol here is the regenerative braking.
Your Civic had that too, right?
Yes.
Remember that one you had? It sucked though. It really didn't get. It didn't. What? It only got in the 30s.
37.
Yeah, it wasn't. Not what they claimed. Yeah.
Yeah, the EPA has actually rated this as a 99 mile per gallon, on average 99 mile per gallon vehicle.
See, I would definitely consider this. It's 30. What is the price again? 30.
The MSRP is just over $32,000, and there are only 2 trim levels, and the price difference between those two is about $700.
What's the difference though? The trim.
A cargo cover in the rear, fog lights. I
Okay.
believe that backup camera is, the upgraded feature, as well as a rear spoiler mounted solar panel that helps charge the 12-volt battery that powers the accessory.
Wow.
That's cool. That I would opt for that.
And,
I mean, just the backup camera alone is
And it's
worth
a
Right.
federal rebate, I believe, of something.
$7,500. So basically,
up to $7,000.
yeah. And then, so basically, then this car would be just over $25,000.
Which is not unreasonable.
Not at all.
Absolutely
The
not
top
unreasonable.
speed, you didn't ask, is 93, 94 miles an hour.
Get the heck out of here.
It's limited though, because it could probably do a hell of a lot faster than that.
You think so?
The EV1, they clocked it at 170 miles an hour. It's on YouTube. It's amazing how fast the electric cars are.
This is definitely a great car.
Yeah.
It really is a great car.
Yeah, that backup camera is nice.
You hear the beeping?
Yeah. Is that outside?
Yeah, it's a little. It actually comes from right here. They actually had to put a speaker in the vehicle again to emit the sounds. My coworker Amber was telling me that Nissan got together with audiologists and senior citizens groups and hearing impaired groups, and they came to a consensus that there was a specific sound frequency that was appropriate.
Right.
Exactly. And here it's so hard for us to hear it because, I mean, we're in a basement. It's all
Right.
concrete. It's very echoey. It gets so lost. But if you're in a real world setting, then you're able to hear it better. But
That was
Well, thank you for all that info.
you're
Look on
welcome.
YouTube
Yeah.
to see yourself.
Oh, yeah.